Let's bring in the Homeland Security Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin. Thanks for coming back here. We got a ton of stuff to get through, so thank you for your time. First, the president on the body cam issue from the Oval Office just yesterday.
Well, it wasn't my decision. I would have, I leave it to her. They generally tend to be good for law enforcement because people can't lie about what's happening. So it's generally speaking, I think 80% good for law enforcement. But if she wants to do that, I'm okay with it.
Okay, there we have it from the commander-in-chief. What about the demands for no more masks? What about the demands for warrants from a court? Does that come next, Tricia?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me, Dana and Bill. As far as the actual body cams themselves, Secretary Noem is on the ground frequently with our men and women of DHS law enforcement, and they're asking for those body cams. They know that there's a highly coordinated campaign of violence against our law enforcement. These agitators are using different tactics to provoke our law enforcement and then take it, selectively clip, edit, and make it go viral. We're seeing that constantly, so this is going to be great transparency for the American people. I won't get ahead of the White House as far as on those negotiations, but I do think as far as those administrative warrants, there's a mass campaign of misinformation as far as what's going on. Whenever an administrative warrant is used, our law enforcement, there's a final deportation order for that illegal alien, so they have had full due process as well as there's probable cause. So those are very much lawful. They were used in past administrations, including the Obama administration. So there's some political gamesmanship going on there as far as administrative warrants, which Congress and the U.S. Constitution recognizes.
Tricia, I have just a practical question because the agents in Minneapolis will be getting the body cameras, and I know that the goal would be for everybody to have them. Does the federal government have enough body cameras to make that happen, or do you need more?
Well, we certainly need more. We now have the funding, but we need to make sure that those are deployed to all of our officers on the ground. As Secretary Noem said yesterday, it's going to start in Minneapolis and then it will go nationwide. And Bill, you asked earlier on about those masks, and I do want to remind the American people why our law enforcement officers wear those masks. Of course, they are facing a 1,000% increase in assaults and massive doxing against them from agitators. But you look at also who they're targeting. They're targeting known and suspected terrorists, highly sophisticated criminal rings that do go after them in personal capacity. And we need to make sure our law enforcement officers are protected.
Okay, Trish, and the shooting of Alex Peretti, those officers, Border Patrol, they were wearing body cameras. Will that video be made public, yes or no?
At least 4 of those body cams, officers were wearing body cams. As far as if those will be released to the public, I cannot get ahead of the FBI in that investigation.
So this